Are you blaming other people for your circumstances? I always hear it. I always hear it at the first coaching session I have with someone, or the first or second session that I have with a new client. It's all blaming. It's his fault I'm in this situation. It's her fault it's like this. It's because the way the world is, or the universe, it wasn't meant to be, and they got all these excuses. Oh, if I did this, if this didn't happen, then I would be in a better position, or if my parents did a better job, then I wouldn't be in this position. And they're always blaming. His fault, it's her fault, it's his fault. You may or may not have seen the Rocky movie. As he said, cowards do that and that ain't you. You're not gonna achieve anything, yeah? You can either have excuses or results. You can't have both. And really think about it, is the excuses you're saying and the negative excuses you're using, is it helping you in any way? In any way at all? Excuses don't help people. Excuses don't get you anywhere. Excuses do nothing but hinder your success. You want to be a champion, you want to be successful in anything you do, drop the excuses. I never say excuses. If something goes wrong, I go, I should have done that differently. I take full responsibility, okay? I don't care who you are. Take some responsibility. What can you do differently? What can you do differently for a better result? Yeah? And if you don't know, ask someone who does know. Talk to me or talk to somebody else. Who cares? You get some knowledge and get a method on how to do it properly. Take some responsibility. Go, I need to learn how to do it better. I need to make some changes. Okay? Take some responsibility. If you're blaming others, it's not a good place to be. And all my clients, after the first session, I go, hey, no more blaming anybody at all. No more blaming at all. All I want to hear is, this is what I'm going to do differently. Not, it's his fault or it's her fault. Nothing like that. I don't want to hear it, okay? What I tell people, and this, you should do this in relationships, we all have negative thoughts about someone sometimes, yeah? We can't control our thoughts 110%, but we can control them a little bit, yeah? Like Jim Rohn said, stand guard at the door of your mind. So when a negative thought pops in your head about your partner and you go, oh, they're so annoying, or I wish they would do this, and oh, that best is being such a bitch, or whatever, the thought jumps into your mind, go, I don't believe that. Reach into your mind, crumple up that thought like a piece of paper and throw it in the bin. Get rid of it. You can control your thoughts. So as soon as it comes in your head, go, I'm not having a negative thought like that in my mind. Take it out, replace it with a positive thought, yeah? Everyone has negative thoughts about their partner sometimes. It's impossible not to. And when a negative thought pops into my mind, as quickly as I possibly can, I go, no, don't think like that ever. She is beautiful, she's fantastic, she's strong, she's a good person. I immediately replace a negative thought with a positive thought. Do this all the time, and if you start thinking negative thoughts, it will come out in bad ways. It'll come out in negative ways, and it'll show up as a cancer within your relationship and eat it out from the inside out. Okay? So as soon as you have that negative thought, you want to replace it as quickly as possible with a positive thought. Okay? Negative thoughts and excuses and all this sort of stuff, it doesn't help you in any way. It's only going to make your life worse. Yeah? Which it really makes me laugh, because some people believe after a hard day's of work, they come home and they want to really vent all their anger and all the negativity from the day out. They need to talk about it for hours. How is that making it better? All you're doing is dwelling on the negative parts of your day. Let the day go past. Yeah. If something negative happens in your day, you don't need to dwell on it. Yeah. Like if you're at a concert of your favorite band or your favorite musician or whatever, and the music cuts out for 5 seconds in the middle of a song, the speakers drop out, and then someone flicks a switch and they come back on, so it's only 5 seconds of music, right? Do you dwell on that 5 seconds and say, oh, that concert was terrible, it dropped out and it was just really bad time, and you're focusing on that 5 seconds? Or do you focus on the 3 hours where it was fantastic? What are you focusing on? These little bad things happen all the time, or not even that bad, but just these little annoyances, right? These little negativity things. We can dwell on it, or we can go, oh, that sucked, move on, now let's focus on something positive. Focus on the positive things and your life will be positive. Remember, negativity doesn't breed positivity. Negativity only breeds more negativity. Positivity breeds positivity. You want to have a more positive life, more happiness, more positivity through everything you do, think positively. As soon as you have a negative thought, replace it. Go, no, they're not like that. They're a great person. And I'm a great person too. Feed yourself positive thoughts. Yeah. And also consuming content, right? What are you watching on TV, YouTube, TikTok, whatever you're on, whatever you're watching something on, what sort of content are you feeding your mind with? Are you feeding your mind with negativity? Or are you feeding your mind with positivity? Yeah? Because human beings, we all know that it's fun to gossip, yeah? Oh, this person did this and this person did that, and I can't believe how fat she is, and blah, 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 blah. Human beings love gossip. That's why we love the news, right? And something could happen to the other side of the world and have nothing to do with us, but we're interested in it because we love it, because it has no bearing on our life at all. It has no bearing on our life, but we like the drama. Consciously choose what sort of content you want to consume. Actively pick positive content to consume and you will feel more positive. If you constantly watch fighting and violence and drama and people dying and all this negativity, what do you think you're going to feel? You're not going to feel on top of the world. If you consume lots of positive content all the time, motivational, inspirational stuff, and all this positive content like this video, you're going to feel a lot better. Feed your internal mind and the external feedings all positive, okay? Don't let negativity try to get in. It's going to try to get in. It will. The media trying to feed you negative stuff, your friends and family trying to give you negative gossip. Go, hey, give me the positives. I want to eat the positives. I don't want to spit out the negatives, okay? Think about that sort of stuff, okay, guys? As always, go where the winners go, 110%. If you've got any questions at any time, anything to do with relationships, put in the comments, hit me up on my socials, send me a message, whatever you want to do, I'm here to help.